me introduce you to a food that can save you time and money when it comes to lowering your blood pressure. Today's food that we're going to be breaking down is none other than this beautiful watermelon. My first experience with watermelon comes from growing up in Miami and running in the house during the summer months to see this beautiful fruit sliced up on my grandmother's countertop. But today, we're going to be talking about its direct impact on blood pressure. You're going to learn how adding it to your diet impacts your body, how much of it you should consume to get the blood pressure lowering benefits, and how to select the watermelon at the grocery store to ensure that it's ripe, sweet, and ready for consumption. My name is Kellen Golden and I'm a normal person just like you. About 7 years ago, I was dealing with high blood pressure and my numbers were averaging 145/93, as well as dealing with blood sugar issues. During this time, I was 248 pounds, depressed, with no idea of how to correct these issues. After losing 80 pounds in 8 months, correcting my blood pressure and blood sugar issues, I'm now a health coach at A Wealthy Mindset, where over the past 5 years, I've helped hundreds of individuals correct their blood pressure issues and reduce and even eliminate their need for prescription pills. And today, I'm going to help you do the same. So we have these beautiful watermelons here, and when it comes down to high blood pressure, the first thing you should take note from this is that these watermelons are natural diuretics. Watermelon has a similar impact on the body in the same way as medications like hydrochlorothiazide. Here are some medicinal facts that may surprise you about watermelon. Watermelon seeds have been found in tombs in ancient Egypt in ways suggesting that they may have been consumed for medicinal purposes. In Chinese medicine, watermelon is used to remove toxins from the body, just like diuretics. In Ayurvedic medicine, it is used to treat conditions like chronic inflammation and heat stroke. The Native Americans used it for urinary tract infections and kidney disorders. And this shows a pretty broad history of watermelon having healing properties. Watermelon is over 90% water, making it a hydrating fruit. And one thing about hydration is that proper hydration promotes perfect physiological balance. The potassium content of watermelon is pretty high as well, and this helps counteract the negative effects of sodium on blood pressure, causing your body to excrete it through the urine. Potassium and sodium have a delicate balance that needs to be maintained to regulate blood pressure. And when your pressure is high, watermelon can help your body eliminate that excess sodium. The potassium also helps to soften those blood vessels, creating a smoother blood flow, which helps to lower your blood pressure as well. Now, one of the most important characteristics of watermelon is that it contains an amino acid called citrulline. When you digest watermelon, the citrulline is converted into arginine in the body, which stimulates the production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the most powerful vasodilator in the body that widens those blood vessels to improve your blood flow, leading to a lower blood pressure. Now, here's a pretty cool environmental fact about watermelon. Watermelon is a zero waste fruit, meaning that every part of this fruit can be consumed. While most people enjoy the flesh of the watermelon, the rind can be blended into smoothies for added nutrition. The seeds can be roasted or ground into flour for baking, and the rind can also be pickled and even used in a stir fry. Now, I like my watermelon just as it comes in nature, and for the best results with your blood pressure, eating it in its whole form is best. Another major benefit that watermelon has for men is that it can help lower their risk of prostate cancer. Watermelon contains a powerful antioxidant called lycopene. Lycopene is an antioxidant that helps to eliminate free radicals, protecting cells from oxidative stress, inhibiting the growth of cancerous cells. A major function in the growth of cancerous cells is a process called angiogenesis, which is the way tumors grow new blood vessels to nourish themselves. But lycopene inhibits this process, and this deprives tumors of nutrients and oxygen, stunning their growth and development. This shows that watermelon is a powerful food that can provide some heavy artillery that your body can use in a battle to heal itself. When it comes to how much watermelon you should eat to get these benefits, the answer varies because an individual's overall health is the biggest determining factor. The best guideline to follow when it comes to eating watermelon for its health benefits is to build a dietary pattern. Adding watermelon to your breakfast as a fruit bowl or eating it through the day as a snack all works towards correcting blood pressure issues. The main focus should be on being consistent when eating them. Now here's the fun part, picking your watermelon. It's nothing worse than buying a watermelon, getting home and it's overripe, underripe, or just flat out spoiled. Watermelon can get expensive and the last thing you want to do is waste food on money. Here are 3 key things to look for when picking a watermelon. The first thing is the belly button. You want to make sure that the belly button is brown and not green. If the belly button is brown, this means it ripened on the vine, which increases its chance of being a sun-ripened and flavorful fruit. Number 2, you want to look for a melon that has a nice sized yellow bottom. The yellower the patch, the better. This means that the melon was able to sit in the sun and ripen and wasn't harvested early. Last but not least is the classic thump. When you tap a watermelon, it should give a hollow sound, and this lets you know that it's full of water. If the sound is dull, it may not be ripe as of yet. Now before we wrap things up, I'm going to give you the Golden Family watermelon cutting method, and it goes like this. Thank you all for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more great food suggestions that can help you lower your blood pressure.